Hi everybody, thank God it's another Friday. It's another episode of TGIF Tips today. So, how are you doing? How's your day been? How's the week been so far? I hope it's okay and it's going on well for you. So, for today's TGIF Tips episode, we are going to the city of Abuja. Yes, the Federal Capital Territory, which is the powerhouse of Nigeria. We all know how they roll like in Abuja. Yes, the hustle, the bustle type like Lagos. It's a calm, serene type of atmosphere, but you've got a lot of crazy drivers as well over there. So now, how are you preparing for the weekend, and what do you really think you can do in the city of Abuja if you love the outdoors? So I'll give you a couple of tips on where and what you can do. One, for the family, you can take the family to the Millennium Park. Yes, it's a large expanse of land that has a particular area for children. Apparently, the kids they built a playhouse. They have a little bit of zip line stuff there, so the children can really play. And it's specifically written for kids only, so no adult is allowed to play within the space except just look over and man the kids a bit. But it's an area specifically for children, so you can take your kids there for the weekend. And it's a place whereby you can pack your own outdoor games like football, frisbee, or anything you really want the children to do. You can take a mat with you and spread out. Everybody can have a picnic, and from there you can like play a bit of board game. So think of anything creative you can do. You can get it done at the park. So secondly, if you're the type that loves the outdoor, there are different groups every Saturday that hike around Abuja, different locations. So you just need to try and find one. I think a particular group meets at Wusetu Park. The park at Wusetu between 6 and 7 a.m. in the morning. So they go hiking at different locations. Abuja is surrounded by a lot of mountains and hills. It's a fun place to really hike if you're up to it, that you love hiking, you love the rush and the energy that it brings to you. So it is one place you can really do that on a Saturday morning. Just try and find a group, join a group, and you'll be fine from that. Thirdly, I'm not a fan of the mall, but Jabi Lake Mall has something very special with it. It's right by the lake. So you can just sit by the lake and think, if that is your thing, or you watch different birds, fishermen, and things. So you can really do that. So I got to sit by the lake for a couple of minutes with my friend, and it was fun. I was able to take a couple of pictures, and the sunset on the water is really fine and it's lovely. And right across from the mall, on the other side over the bridge, you have on the other side of the bridge you have the Jabi Park itself. There is a park, yes, and it's a bit private. It has its own fence, so people do have events there. If you want event that's been monitored with security, you can do your events there. But there's a park where people have fun, and if sailing on a boat is your thing, you would love to get a ride on the water, the boat for hire there, and they take you around for a spin or two for an amount of money. And so for an amount, so I think you can really like get that done there. Then fourth, if you are the type that loves crafts, like arts and crafts, you do things with your hand, there is this little village. It's in one of the satellite towns in Abuja. If you don't know much about Abuja, Abuja is how I put it, it's a composition of different satellite towns. There is the main city itself, the main city, and then you have the satellite towns like Buari, Kubwa, Karu, Maraba, Yanya. So Ushafa Pottery Center is in Buari, one of the satellite towns. So if you really don't know much about Shafa. It became very popular as a village when the one-time president of U.S. United States of America, that's Bill Clinton, came to Nigeria and he went to the village. He was warmly welcomed. He was okay with the people, and the village was named Bill Clinton Village. So I think at that time everybody knew about Shafa. Yes. So in this village, there is a wonderful find there. The Pottery Center is a gold mine for people that are into interior decors, or you want your kids to get into arts and crafts, get their hands a bit dirty, really be at tune with everything, want to learn. They do teach kids how to make crafts with the clay. So you have two types of technology being used there. The olden days technology is still being used. You have the women, they do the center, they run the old version of the pot making and things. Okay. Oh, so we are finished with the pot right now. Wow, this is so lovely. While the new section uses technology which makes use of the potter's wheel. Though the potter's wheel is still a bit of the manual one, but it's what they use and they make lovely, lovely things out of it. You see a couple of pictures in this video of what they do in that place. So, and I did ask them, do they train children? They were like, yes, they do train school kids on crafts. So most of what they make from that place is terracotta. Then for the art lovers that you really want to have a sit down and really have a quiet time, get immersed with pictures, the art, you love the gallery type, yeah, the Thought Pyramid Gallery, it's your thing. It's off Aminu Kano Crescent in Wuse 2 area in Abuja. Thought Pyramid has like a very serene atmosphere. It does have a restaurant where you can either have breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and they have chairs. They have a sit out area where you can sit out and just hang out there. And the gallery itself is very cool, very quiet. There are chairs upstairs where you can sit and kind of like think or have a conversation with whoever you came around there with. But it's a place where you can spend time with the family if you want to teach your children more about craft, art, and things. So for now, these are a few places I was able to visit in Abuja. Though Abuja is more of lots of shopping centers, more of the eateries, the stuff. It's something not so they're not really so out there with a lot of wonderful things, but I believe a lot of things are good over there. So if you think you're up to a bit of the outdoor and stuff without shopping, you can try out a couple of these few places, and I bet you will really have a wonderful weekend. If you spend an hour or two in the gallery on a Saturday, it's fine. Yes, it's really fine, it's okay. Or you sit by the lake and or you go to the park, you play around with your children. It's a wonderful way to spend the weekend. So you have a lovely weekend. Like I still said, I'm still waiting in your comment section for where do you live? What do you think we can do in your town? I really love to share ideas with you so we can talk about the different tips for the weekend and what you can do. So do have a wonderful weekend and stay blessed. Thank you.